What's going on, guys? It's me, Shu. We are back with another umamusume video. This video, we are going on with round 2, day 2 of the CM. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think I got a win yesterday. So today is make or break for the CM, if I'm not mistaken. So, I did see there was a crap ton of comments and replies, so we're just gonna go straight into that, like literally straight into that once I say what needs to be said or what I want to talk about. But we're just gonna go with the team that I've been using this whole time, and I believe the finals end on Sunday night, and that'll be also the new scenario, if I'm not mistaken, along with the new banner and all that. So I'll post the finals on Sunday, and then Monday obviously I'll do the banner overview, and then Tuesday we'll do my first attempt on the new scenario. So that'll be the plan for next week. And then I guess also along with next week, for Thursday and Friday, I'll be recording a little bit earlier for those 2 specific days, because I'll be going to Anime Expo starting Thursday. Friday, obviously, going the next day, and then the rest will be fine. Let's just hope that I don't end up being too tired to not post on Monday. It might happen. It might happen, because I'm going all 4 days ending on Sunday, so it's gonna be quite a time. And that goes the same with Zenless on Friday, which I still need to record today's shield defense. So next week is Deadly Assault, but that'll be fine. That shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't. And then I think that's pretty much it for next week. I don't think there's anything, because Wuwa, even if it's Norma, I don't think there's anything story related. Not Wuwa. Wuwa, I said Norma. Zenless. Excuse me. I don't know what happened. I'm not pulling for Norma. And then Wuwa shouldn't be Yang Yang yet, or the end of the current. Yeah, I think we still have like a little close to 2 weeks. I think like a little less over 2 weeks but so I think we're fine when it comes to Wu and Zenless. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan for next week. And then after, obviously, Tuesday, when we start the new scenario, we'll just start technically getting ready for the new CM, I think it is. But I think the first week or 2, we'll just train whoever just to mess around with the new scenario. So with that being said, I'm gonna start going over the comments and replies, because in total, as of right now, there is apparently 87. I've never seen it that high. 50s, yes, but 87, no. In the 80s, no. I'm gonna assume a lot of these are replies, so I might be able to go through it quite fast, depending on my own initial replies. But we'll see. We'll see. I think I just saw a comment that Tanoki just posted, because it's not that long ago. But yeah, this one has a crap ton of replies, so that I'll probably depend on it. But dang, there's a lot of, yeah, there's definitely a lot more replies than I thought. Or then comments from what it looks like. Oh, and if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. Yeah, Nova's. Alright, I guess we'll start off with Yujin. Then we'll go Kazuki, then we'll go Tanoki. Give Tanoki some time. Actually, we'll go Tanoki last to give Tanoki some time. Just in case he's gonna post another one or two comments. just in case. I'll just start it off from here, just to give me a little more time. So first comment from Yujin says, like the usual, doing a last minute training for the Tachyon factors and for the CM. I lay down in bed. Having a good dream and want to stay longer for the dreamland. I just woke back to reality, realizing that it's already game update reset. So I missed out to use the 3 factors and 4 tickets, though I ran 1 ticket, skipped the race, ended up win to qualify Group B finals. I actually don't think I'm in Group B finals. That's why I said it. So let's hope I get at least 1 win, which we'll see. So I just let the race run through and made 5 out of 0's win, which kind of surprised me on the lower brackets that lead to Group C finals. Noah says, Eugen is more casual than me. Not even I missed out on the Tachyon event and made good use of it for my parent. He's kind of been like this in Uma for a year or so? It feels that way, at least. It definitely feels that way. But he's been putting time in NT. Right? Next comment from Eugen says, I just did the impulsive random throw full fun pull on this dude. Since from Lacrimosa, as I done 90 pulls and T2, so it starts to 0 again. I guess the good side, I like the 2 extra teleport points that can get set and fishing life skills. I don't know about the 2 extra teleport points. I didn't even know that they did the Blackbird one until my brother told me. So that was probably a couple of days after. For the formation, it's good to mix up Chaos and Hathor due to Remora can extend its duration if Hathor is on the team, then Zero Hattori and throw support Haniel. Might able to do a 2 to 3 set of teams, Chaos, Zero, Hathor, Haniel. Lacrimosa, Daffodil, Sakiri, Fadia. That one, your Lacrimosa one should be fine with Daffodil, Sakiri, and Fadia. By song, if you don't want to use Sakiri or Fadia. Hattori, Jiwin, Mint and Cheese. Yeah, that should be fine too. Or if you get, at least my assumption, if you get Shinku should work with Hattori's team because she'll basically, in my mind at least, replace Zero and then Mint for I guess for the both of us would get replaced by Iroi if we get Iroi. So we'll see what happens. I do only have basically a team and a half. let me just be honest. I basically have 1 team and a half because the second half of Lacrimosa's team is kind of just whatever. It's kind of just whatever. Because for the Beyond the Rails, I literally just put Cheese and Hathor in that team. Or I'll swap maybe Jiwin or Mint, put them in that team if depending on the weakness, I suppose. But it is what it is. Nova says, Eugen playing meta now. I'm afraid that he will surpass me in NC like a mustard. My Hattori's A2 is that good. I think if you have dupes in your character, that's just good. And a good thing that NTE did, at least I don't have any complaints about them doing it, is letting us choose which dupe we want to use. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, I think that's pretty neat. Other than that, thank you, Eugen, for the comments and Nova for replying. Appreciate it as always. Next comment is from our comments we're going to be going over is from Kazuki, just to be sure. Yes, it is. First one says, by the way, Sugar, do you unlock Tails level 6 and other skill? Yes. Yes. Or sped chance. Man, I just wish I have OG sped. Those medals are too hard to get. It's kind of annoying. Oh, I don't think I did. I don't think I did. If I remember, I'll check at the end of the video, but that's gonna be like a while later. That's gonna be a while later in the video. But I'm trying to go through the comments faster because I'm I don't know. Sometimes I'll have less, but I'll still have the same amount of time. So sorry, but I'm really itching to say it, and I'm really holding myself back from saying it. But my inner demon won over my inner angel. If I see it, I'm not gonna say it. That's let's just put it that way. At this point, because I'm just more aware of it now. I'm just more aware of it now. By the way, y'all gonna binge watch Paco Live watch stream? No, I normally don't. Nova says, "Can't I have fries?" Yes, he does. Yes, he does. I like that look on Almanai's face. I bet you do. I think I'm gonna train more Umas for finals. I'm just too desperate for that plat badge. Gonna switch a Daring Heart to Chrono. Never mind, I think I'll just use Betweeners. Still in love for this last CM on the Beyond Dream scenario. It's been a while since I used a Betweener Uma. Nova says, Chrono won't do you good. Her win is inconsistent. Betweeners. That's what Nova says. I just need one win. Let's be honest. I just need one win. I'm pretty sure I still need one win. So we'll see what happens. This might be that one time where I truly didn't belong in Group A, because if I'm not gonna make it to Group B at the very least. Well, or at least in this CM, because if I don't get that one win, it's gonna be funny in a way. Oh, this one was duped. I don't know why. Oh, what happened here? Me, I want to spend on Uma JP, but I can't figure it out how to top up, and I've been playing for almost 1 year now. I know where to top up like in DMM using DMM points and credit card, but yeah, I don't have credit card. And it still depends for some regions, since some are region block, even if you have a credit card for international purchase currency. Noah says, have you tried the side game shop? It's like the gold standard for spending in Uma. I'm pretty sure it's a side game shop because they did like talk about it. If you I wouldn't really know. Nova is the one to ask. But I do know about the side game shop. Other than that, I can't really help you from there, since I've haven't spent on Uma. So, well, this one has a crap ton. I'm gonna go skim through it and see what happens. The new stamina support card is cracked with 2 SP points and 60 initial skill points up. Level 4 hint and 100% hint rate up, and 120 specialty rate up. Airstriker cooked. All of the stamina from before, bye-bye. That's how it is. That's usually how it is when a new one comes along. It's a must pull and max limit break. Well, obviously should be max limit break, because that's the it's a support card for the most part. You want it. And a friend card is Tazunachi. So it's Tazuna again. Bro Rip Chio stamina card got replaced immediately. Oh, it's Dado stamina card with a cool visual art. They also recommended a deck card with double speed and double stamina. Are they implying it's going to be heavy focus on medium and long distance then? I would think. And one wise or the usual double speed, one stamina, one power, one wise. Or I guess the usual. I guess. Who gonna pull for that? What's a whole? I need to get another one to MOB. Tazana. Because of CM with the 3600. Yeah, that sounds about right. No one gives you half passive. I'm just going through this because the Dado is a general stamina card for both medium and long distance. Can also use for mile, I guess. Since some skills are not bound by distances. Usually that is the case for general cards. Well, is it really general if it's just medium and long distance? I feel like probably it's just general. Whatever. I'll need to look at the skills but we'll see. Wow, we haven't gotten a win yet. Do you think stamina stats will increase from 1700 up to 2000 on the ramen scenario? Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Usually stats do increase, so we're definitely gonna be looking at a stat increase. If there is a focus on stamina, then well, then we can probably imagine it to be a stamina increase. All right. Are you gonna pull for the new Link scenario support cards? This is still Kazuki, by the way. Well, I'm gonna go with the free pulls first. And then depending on how well the free pulls go, as in if we're just talking about the stamina card, then I'll go for it. Like if I'm still at one copy, heck, even or just the card without a copy, and then or one LB, I'll be like, huh, do I keep going? That would be the real question. But if I don't have the friend card, then obviously I'm gonna keep pulling. So that's pretty much how I usually approach it. By the way, the Masters Challenge last year during the Design Your Island scenario is back again. Gonna have my revenge on that this time with US Umas. Oh, I have a question. If I beat some levels of that Master Challenge last year and it came back, it will remain like last time where I left it off. For example, I beat level 1 and 2 of the sprint one, and when it came back, it's already beaten and already claimed the rewards, or is it a fresh brand new like reset? Nope, it should already be beaten. The ones that you did. Have you not tried? I'm gonna assume you beat the rest then, or the others, but or is this the first time you're getting a rerun of your Masters race? I'm not sure, but yeah, it's pretty much just gonna be where you left off. That's how I've been doing it. That's how I've been doing it. Let me see. All right. And that leaves us with... Okay, I think Tanoki might be done with his comments. So we'll just go over Tanoki's now. But thank you, Kazuki, for the comments, and Nova for replying to a couple of them. The first comment from Tanoki says, Tachyon reports and hours before Pac Alive. Oh, the info would have been nice. Way too many people were speculating a no friend card scenario. I thought it was more likely that they came full rotation and we get friend card Tazana again. Generic stamina Dodo is nice too. I thought it was gonna be Tazana like hello theme when it comes to the friend card. I don't think it is. I don't know what it is. I haven't seen the picture or whatever. Generic stamina Dado or general. I guess it is general if you're saying it. Plus, it has been a while since they've released a general stamina card, so here we are. Nova says the original Tazuna can be used too. But am I gonna do that? I don't know. I don't know. Was that just the first ticket? Oh, that was just the first ticket. Interesting. What was I gonna check? Oh, Teo. I'm just gonna do it now. Whatever Kazuki was asking. Let me look at Teo. Well, Teo's right here. Nope, I didn't. As you can see, I need 2 more. I need 2 more to get her to the next max level. But anyways, back to the CM and the comments. Yeah, we'll do 1 more ticket because I do have Nova's comments left, and then I'll save the last 2 attempts. Assuming I'll be done with the comments by the time I finish this next set. Should we? Let us try. I think that's the dirt one though. Was it this one? Yeah, it should be this one. Yeah, that's the one I tried because it had a record. This one's a dirt one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. Do I try? Because Kita hasn't really done any difference. Or, you know what? Let's just bring a UA6 Gentle Dawn and see how she does. Yeah? Let's just see how she does. That's the thing about players and prospects as a football manager. The real players that get me excited ain't even the superstars. Star or scorers or creative whatever. It's the unremarkable but decent ones. That just never gave me trouble. A decent fullback who is moderately two-footed to play both sides, reliable, consistent central defenders or midfielders. Nothing flashy, never threatened to leave the club, takes moderate pay rises, and happy to be a rotational squad member. Not a lot of people actually like players like that, obviously. Usually, most people would be going towards these superstars, all-stars, whoever, basically, or the flashy players, so to speak, because they're the ones that has the attention. But in my eyes, I do get a good sense of both ends, because at least with how it transitioned over the years. Before, it was all about having your star players and then a group of role players, at least a few of them, to help go for the championship run. Now, instead of, at least from what it seems like, instead of maximizing on using your cap space or the money that you have to spend on players and all that, on your stars as a whole, you could instead work on your team depth and instead get not only your star players, like maybe two star players at the very least. 3 is kind of overboard, but 2 is kind of pushing it, especially these days with how the collective bargain agreement is. I don't want to go into detail. If you know, you know, but even I myself don't even know about it or explain it, to be honest. But there's this whole agreement thing that makes it hard to essentially build dynasties in a sense. But I mean, there's a lot of players that actually that are not superstars or anything like that. They were just good role players in their respective positions or whatever, and they actually are pretty popular, I would say. And some of them do get the recognition that they do deserve in a sense. In a sense, but I get it. But other than that, that's pretty much it for all the comments from Tanoki, and that leaves us with comments from Nova. It's, and the first one says, "Shoo shoo, I did it. I got into Group B finals. I don't even think I did just yet, so I need that one win." Kazuki says, "I think I'll follow soon unless I got lucky again and clutch at the third ticket and stay alive at Group A. I think it's hopeless for me. Those Umas are monsters." Nova says, "Wait, I did it. I was on my last ticket and my last 3 races are all wins. I'm in Group A finals." Kazuki says, "Me too. I did 3 wins on the second ticket. Gentle clutch the crap out of it." Nova says, "Try hard wins." Kazuki says, "I just hope I'll take the W and get that plat badge this time." Please, side games. Please, side games, I need this plat badge. My Uma account is kind of homeless. And then Nova says, "Well, it's just gonna be RNG." All I can say is Kazuki, if you barely made it into Group A finals, I know it's still a chance that you can win. But just think about the people you'll be going against. It'll be doable, but it's gonna be RNG, just like Nova said. It's obviously the big katakana saying round 2. I don't know what this is in response to, so I don't know what to say about it, so I'm gonna move on. Kazuki changed his name again, didn't he? I saw Yaino Mateki respond to my comment. Nope, that was definitely not Kazuki, because he's still where he changed it at Kizoku, but he was definitely not Yaino Muteki. Let alone, I don't think Kazuki has ever talked about using or liking Yaino Muteki. At least that's what it feels like. Kazuki says, "That's not me, though." Nova says, "What?" Asta says, "Even Umamusume is already messaging you." Nova says, "Why couldn't that have been Vivlos?" Asta says, "Good question, but it is what it is. It is what it is." Nova says, "Who and a what now?" Asta says, "Random as always." Yep. GFL2 update is here, I guess. Lorelei just one of the 3 dolls being released, so I'm probably gonna be broke after. Her original name is DSR, and she's the first L2D skin I swiped for. Got her in 70, so we're good. Her new gacha costume, though, I think I'm 30 pulls away from getting it. I managed to get her from what I had left over, so that's good. I don't know who the next 2 are, but my reason was, one, I do like her design, her fit, and if that's the first. Wait, L2D? Was she the one that you said had their skin in GFL2 is the one of the paid ones in GFL1? Regardless, I like her design. And I did get her and her weapon. So I think did I mention that yesterday? If not, then there you go. Not much to say about my small gotchas either. So Blue Archive had an update, and I just wanted one of the 2 characters, so I had 4 10-pull tickets, and I'm like, sure, why not? I got her in the fifth pull, and I guess that's that. My rocks are saved. The Persona one is having a Hatsune Miku collab currently. I did get her, but I do need her weapon. I said, why not? Why not? Yeah, you should work on Enfield ASAP. Like, the game is chill once the factory work is done. Also, you should consider building your characters further for the contingency contract. It's definitely not easy. Oh no, I'm still working on my characters. Don't worry, Nova. I'm still working on my characters, whether it's the essence, their gear with artificing their gear and all that. Yeah, still doing that. That very low chance is not. It's not nice at all. It's not nice at all. I guess Kazuki is saying we should remove those numbers like in an elevator, just 5 going into 8 floor. We skip those other floors. I mean, they should end it with level 8, not with level 7. So yeah, it will not be called. But yeah, it might be good. I'm fine with that, I guess. It's just too funny and ridiculous for me, Kazuki says. Yep, definitely not. Definitely not gonna be reading it. Nova says, "Oh, Kazuki, not sure Shushu like these comments." I'm just gonna. It's essentially just censoring it out if I'm not gonna go over that part of the comment. If you know, you know. In terms of what Eugen said about bitter luck, I guess it's bitter to know that you just need one more win to get to Group A. Well, I need. Yeah, I guess so. Right now, I just need one win just so I can go into Group B. That's all I care about. I guess Eugen's a dude enjoyer now. I don't know if it's true, but I heard Chaos is actually a pretty good character. But isn't it funny that Chaos isn't Chaos type? I thought that was pretty funny. NT Mustard is Eugen followed by Shushu. I'm not even lucky in this game. I'm here like, but then I think about it, like, wait, you've spent in the game, so I don't know what to say. I would say, yeah, Eugen, because he, well, at least something that I thought was normal to think was if you're not going to pull on the banner, don't do any pulls. Even if it's to build pity, because building pity you can do with the same banner. It's just, you just gotta wait. Because seeing what happened to Eugen wasn't the first I've heard or seen, so it is what it is. He seems cool with it, and that's all that matters. So if he's cool with it, I ain't gonna talk crap about it. But yeah, Eugen does that in Zenless too. It's something that I don't understand. Is it voodoo? He does that for Uma also. Like, I can't comprehend the reasoning. Oh, are we talking about the random pulls? Yeah, I don't know why he does it. The Uma ones, he does it. He does say for tribute whenever I do my pulls. So that one I do understand on my end in a way. In a way, I understand from my end. The other games, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, he did say that he wanted to increase the pity for the guaranteed, but in NTE at least, you're kind of playing with fire if you're trying to just increase it without getting the character that you don't want, but you're still doing it on that banner. Because there's no 50-50. If there was at least a 50-50, if you lost it, you wouldn't feel bad. But if at least I would think that you wouldn't feel bad, that you would feel bad. But if you won the 50-50, then that means, well, you pretty much just have the character you don't want. But with NTE, since you're guaranteed, it's like I said, it's kind of makes you wonder why you're gonna pull or try and build your pity on a banner on a banner that you don't want the character, essentially. And yeah, you could have just waited for the next patch. But like I said, Eugen's cool with it, so that's all that matters. That is all that matters. Building pity just weird AF, not gonna lie. You know that you have enough rocks to pull for the next character you want. And feels is the exception just because the game forces you to pull because they're free pulls. that they give out every time a new banner comes out only lets you pull on that banner. That is true. And field is different on that aspect. That's basically what I said. It doesn't make sense to build pity if on a banner you're on a character banner you don't care for the character for, essentially. Not saying you don't like them or anything, but you just weren't originally going to pull for them. So why not just wait for for the next for the actual patch when the release? It's pretty much how it is. I did a new Boxer PvP event in NT and it's okay, I guess. NT definitely has more PvP events going on. I think people don't like that. Me, I'm kind of meh about it. It's not PvP sweaty like Uma is, so I can just AFK it and get the rewards. I don't know if we got the win there. It looked like it, but I'm not going to say it until I see it. Oh my gosh, we got a win. Shinku, Iroi, Akane, and Blackbird. There's a character in 1.3 that I might pull since I like her design. I'd like to say I like her design, but I just want to know more about her before I pull for her. Or see more of her, because right now it's just whatever is out there. But we got the win, guys. And I think after this race, we're just going to finish off the rest of the comments, and then we'll call it a video. Because we're almost done. GTA 6 pre-order announcement came, and yeah, not really that great. No physical copy. Oof. Also, the price tag is like close to $100. Then there's the Steam engine for $1,040, so that's not even worth it in my book. Well, the Steam engine is essentially a PC. Hence why it's a little bit more than a Xbox. Was it? Series X, Series S, and a PS5. Hence why it's a few $100s more, or a couple $100s more, is because you can still use it as a normal computer, which I guess I don't have anything against the idea. But I think I'd rather just build a whole new PC. But then again, I don't know how the specs are or how the performance is. If it's as good as mine for my PC for some reason, I'm a trip out because that thing is definitely on a smaller end. But we'll see. As for the GTA 6, I did hear there wasn't a physical copy, which is weird. As for it being close to $100, I'm not surprised. I did already hear there was like memes and jokes about it being closer to 100 like a year ago. So I'm not surprised. Plus, with games being like $80, I mean, I saw Mario Kart, the new one, at like $100 at one point. So I'm not gonna trip. I'm not gonna be surprised with GTA 6 being at close to $100 if I seen Mario Kart World, the Nintendo Switch 2 one. So yeah. So yeah. Am I thinking about getting a Steam engine? I don't see a point because it's basically getting a PC for essentially gaming focus, but you can still use it as a normal PC if I'm understanding it correctly from what I've seen about it. We can talk bad about Ethereal Restart though. It's fair game for me and Shushu. We both tried the game for more than 2 weeks and deemed it to be trashed. There ain't no sugarcoating it. I really didn't like it. Nah fam, Sandroni is just the 70 or so pulls I somehow have left over from 2021. It's all or nothing. I'd rather spend my Hoyo money on Zenless. That's the one Hoyo game I'll acknowledge as actually the GOAT. It's fine. That's fine. I wouldn't blame anyone to pick Zenless over Genshin, to be honest. Easy for you, maybe, Shushu. I'm happy with my 32k deliveries. Hey, to each their own. Heck, catching up to Zenless was like at least 2 months behind for me, if not more. That was a locked-in moment. Well, if I ever do start Mongol, it's gonna be at least half a year behind. It's funny because I didn't catch up with Mongol since I guess that was last weekend, right? But I'm gonna still try to catch up with Mongol because I genuinely do like the game. It's just I haven't been giving it the time. You'll have to think about getting Shinku to level 82. Yeah. Oh god, I can't imagine the amount of resources that will be. Well, most of the characters I want to build is at 70. Even Mint's arc, I just got up to level 70, so I think I'll be fine in that aspect. But I'm going to be prioritizing Hattori's team, obviously. So will that include Shinku? Probably, but it also depends on her weekly boss. Because will we get a new weekly boss from her for her? Yeah, I do need more of those weekly boss things drops. So, well, we'll see how it goes. So they are rerunning IMETH and all the 1.0 characters next patch. I did see that they were rerunning the 1.0 characters. Then again, I'm more into Yang Yang than anything else. Rumor has it that her sister is the next gen shorekeeper. Oh. Finally, I got 3 healers overall. Well, I think this is Kuro being like, all right, we'll bring back the 1.0 characters, but if y'all complain that we brought it back, and then wonder why we didn't do any reruns for any other characters like this in the future, y'all better not complain again. That's how I'm seeing it. And then I think this is the last one. I'll refresh it. Oh god, the new Top Road alt looks even worse than the Christmas one. Honestly, I did see that. I don't mind it over the Christmas one. It could just be me. Like, I know she's wearing one of those those things that covering her legs. I honestly prefer that over the pants for some reason. So that's just me though. That is just me though. Other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for all the comments. And we're just gonna end the video here because we got into Group B. We got that one win. We're good. I will try and see if I'll randomly possibly get into Group A. If not, then it is what it is. But I do still need to record global, and then I do still gotta go record the shield defense. So with that being said, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys did make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you guys are up to for the weekend. If you guys want to share, if not, just leave a comment down below. It could be about anything pretty derby related or anything else. As long as appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again. Have a good weekend. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.